I'm wearing a hood because I've just come out the shower and my fringe looks relatively dry since I just got out the shower. Okay, so we're doing charity events and stuff. I was originally going to do domestic abuse unit because that is something I've been working on for the last 2 years, since I had to do a lot of it with art and do the graphics design and the logoing and stuff like that. But after doing it for so long, I decided maybe to talk about something else. Not saying that domestic abuse isn't big enough, but I wanted to talk about something more personal. So I decided that take something that I'm close to and something that personally happened to me. So as I was talking to Mallory last night, I was telling her about when I was younger, I got diagnosed with meningitis. I think I was about 2 at the time, so I don't really remember, but I can only go by what my mother and father have told me and my sister and whatnot. So the thing I want to support is meningitis because it changes people's lives. There are 3 main stages of meningitis, and each one of them gets worse as they would since there's 3 stages. And no matter which stage you have, I think, after having it, you have to learn to walk again and talk again, and it changes people's lives forever. You don't really know you have meningitis. Well, you become really ill, you don't like the sunlight, it's stuff like what you would think was a normal flu, but it's a lot worse. So I got told that if they hadn't discovered the fact that I had meningitis for at least another hour, I probably would have died. I had the worst stage of meningitis. It was called meningococcal meningitis, and I don't remember because I was so young, but my grandfather told me that he used to hate having to walk into the hospital. They'd have to give them protective clothing to wear to come and see me because they just couldn't contaminate anything. I had to be kept really clean, and it was terrifying. So meningitis is something personal in my family because that's something that I had at such a young age, and at the same time there was a guy, another little baby, who had meningitis, which was a friend of my mother's. But sadly, whereas I survived, he passed away, and it makes you wonder what if it was the other way around, and what if it happened to somebody else. This video is long, I'm so sorry, so if you want to punish me for it, go ahead, but I think meningitis is something that you have to take time to talk about, and not many people know about meningitis. So I Google searched it and looked at what is written about meningitis, and I came across a website, which I will link down below, where people talked about people they lost, people that are still with them that luckily survived, and there's even a case of somebody who had meningitis herself. Well, you can never really understand the full thing until you get it. A lot of them said that they didn't even know what meningitis was until their daughter was diagnosed with meningitis. So their story is on the website. It's the couple with the girl, that she felt ill on the Tuesday, and on the Wednesday she was dead. It's how fast it works. If you don't catch it in time, you can die from it very fast, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's why they said that if it wasn't discovered for another hour with me, I would have died straight away. They were lucky they caught it when they did. So that's all I can say. Be careful and no meningitis, otherwise it will be too late if it happens to you.